Hi there, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your very personal new moon in Virgo reading. And this is your personal new moon, Virgo. So exciting. And it's just around the 9th of September. But of course, right, energy and the energy of the new moon in particular is potent, and you may find that sort of you start feeling these energies even a few days before the 9th, a few days after the 9th. It could even be, let's say, a week on either end. So take it as you will, Virgo, and see how these energies resonate with you in particular. Always use your personal intuition, the Lover's upright. Perhaps as it pertains to a particular partnership, I'm hearing which way do I want to go, which way do I want to move, which move do I want to make. I'm hearing which movie do I want to make. The card is Sagittarius popping through the Magician, mirroring the Lovers. There's a certain I'm hearing format that you are incredibly excited to use. I'm hearing very stimulated by. It's like, this is, I'm hearing, I can see myself playing with this. The Devil, I'm hearing the Devil in reverse, the Death card in reverse, maybe dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio. You may be dealing with someone who, let's say, has both of these propensities, both of these archetypes. Let's say a lot of Capricorn or a lot of Scorpio on their chart. By way of even, let's say, a moon sign placement, a sun sign placement, I'm hearing as well. Okay, there's a whole lot here that's popping through for you. The Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands upright, dear Virgo. Now, before we continue, the Moon Manifestation Cycle program is now live, and you can check it out via the link in the bio description box below. That will be spanning the energies between the new moon in Virgo, your very own new moon, again, Virgo here, leading into the full moon in Aries, right on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. And this is speaking to the waxing stage of the moon cycle, right? When the energies are sort of increasing. I'm hearing fulfilling the mission, God sent here with the Empress, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. This sort of feeling is that we are on a mission, okay? And no, it's not impossible, I'm hearing, related to the Lovers. As I'm getting it, whatever that may mean in particular for you, I'm getting that that's your perception. And there is, I'm hearing a focus on exclusivity as well. What are the factors that I'm definitely going to be using? What are the mediums, I'm hearing, the methods, the resources that I will definitely be utilizing in moving in this direction that is ultimately to become a performance. And I want to pull the cards to see exactly how the timeline is of these energies moving through here. And this is the new moon in Virgo reading, but right, there is always a sort of connection between the new moon in a certain sign and 6 months prior or after that new moon, a focus. So, for example, the new moon in Virgo could be speaking to the full moon in Virgo about 6 months later. So, for a number of you, I am getting that this Magician, I'm hearing on-call duty service here, serviceable, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And if you got a lot of Virgo in your chart, Virgo rules matters of service, okay? There may be a focus on funding as I'm getting it for you, and there is the sort of feeling of, okay, well, before I really move in that direction, I want to make sure that I have all of my bases covered. And there could be I'm hearing for a number of you, straight up and out, a movement abroad, the desire to move into perhaps another territory, I'm hearing country, but there is a focus on perhaps support. I'm hearing kinship, the Ace of Wands, right over the Ten of Pentacles, right over the Tower. I'm hearing in reverse, but upright. The Devil here coming through in reverse. Again, you may be dealing with a Capricorn or matters of the past. Also, I'm getting lessons, cycles from the past that really clarified and confirmed a lot for you in terms of what it is that you are setting and establishing a vision of. And it's like, is that an asset? Yes. It's like, is that not an asset? I don't think so, and I don't want to claim it to be one, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There could be a focus, though, as well as I'm getting at, Virgo, on how it is that you gauge a sense of productivity. And it's like, what feels productive to me? Okay. What feels like playtime to me? What feels to hold for me a sacredness to the art of it, the art of carrying it out. And that for you is a question that is on your mind as I'm getting it. It's like, how is it that I am connecting to my work? How is it that my work in a certain way I feel is connected to me? And what is that vein I'm hearing of, I'm hearing the audience that is just simply perceiving how it is I am interpreting my own dance. I'm hearing my own layers as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you in terms of how it is that I am perceiving my own work and how that perception is then reflected. I'm hearing oblong future, whatever that may mean in particular for you, OBLONG, okay, into the long term. And there's a focus on assets. I'm hearing assets. The Ace of Wands here upright, mirroring the Empress. You may be dealing with an Aries. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, the Tower upright, mirroring this Ace of Wands. I'm hearing Virgo with the Tower and the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords upright that you lead out with. You may be making a major decision. I'm hearing a major move that reflects in a certain way as you perceive it, the culmination of what you've been involved in. I'm hearing since childhood, I'm hearing since birth for a number of you as well. There could be a focus on the physical body. I'm hearing regeneration, regenerative potency. I'm hearing also potential. I'm hearing magnetism here with the Death card as well, and the Magician. I'm hearing magic pot, honey pot here with the Death card. This came through for Scorpio. I believe it was in their 1st to the 15th weekly reading. Okay, and those readings are now out. You can check those out via the links in the playlist on the channel page. Okay, you can get routed there to watch those. But dear Virgo, nonetheless, there is a focus, as I'm getting it, on what it is that you are in a certain way also solving. I'm getting it as like, this is the cookie and this is the cutter, and in a certain way I'm hearing I want to start baking. Okay, I understand in a certain way. Now I'm hearing what I'm working with, and there is a feeling, Virgo, of simplicity as well to the way that you are approaching. I'm hearing your audience. I'm getting that specifically related to the Magician and the Lovers, and there's also, as I'm getting it, a sense of confidence. It's like I'm hearing layers, demasking what it is that has been perhaps under wraps for a number of us, that has also been in a process of almost like interpretation. It's like, well, how is it that I'm working with certain parts of my work? I'm hearing also layers. I'm hearing as well people skills. I'm hearing relations, holding perhaps certain networking relationships in the industry that I work in, perhaps for a number of you. And there could have been a cycle. I'm getting it as what was sort of experienced seamlessly. I'm hearing for a number of you that had no sort of start and no technical end, but was a transcendence of emotion, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, well, I just felt my way through that experience and I came to a certain conclusion at the end of that day. And I'm hearing that night as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There's a Seven of Wands that pokes and prods into the Empress. We're being stimulated, prompted to take great strides with our work, that which is related to how it is that we present ourselves dynamically. And someone, I'm hearing specifically someone, be it an Aries, is really, I'm hearing pushing you, as I'm getting it, to promote yourself. I'm hearing to promote your work, to represent. I'm hearing present your research. I'm getting for a number of you as well. You've got 2 tens that you lead out with, Virgo, and again, I want to pull the cards to sort of see how they move through this new moon in Virgo on a timeline. The Ten of Wands, though, upright. Again, the Ten of Swords in reverse that you lead out with, the Nine of Swords upright at the apex of these two. There is a fundamentalism of your work, and you are making it sort of official, okay? And I'm hearing it's like there is an outbound path for that train, and it's got to be, I'm hearing, properly syndicated, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There could be a focus on, in some kind of way, or there could, I'm getting that it is still ongoing. What is considered to be the strategic back end? I'm hearing logistics to the sequence. I'm hearing storyline as well, and there could be a focus, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, on acting. Okay, let us pull the cards out, and you have the Strength card in reverse right beneath the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. There could be a focus on, I'm hearing, coming out, showtime here, showtime business. You may be considering moving in a direction that is, let's say, takes your work more public, as well as on a grand, I'm hearing, expansive global scale. Let us see what comes through for you, dear Virgo. I'm hearing making sense of our assets here. I'm hearing singing voice, talent show, agency here with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords that you lead out with. Let us, though, pull the cards and see what comes through for you, dear Virgo. It's all about you, Virgo. I'm hearing all about you. There's, okay, let us pull the cards and see what comes through. Okay. You may be dealing with a Pisces. For a number of you, Mother of Cups, I'm hearing assistance, on call. Ace of Cups, I'm hearing in the venture. There could be a focus on a new business or a new direction that's taken within what is already being carried out on a professional level. There could be also a contemplation of what is considered a resource, what is considered a talent, so to speak. And there may be a focus on perhaps contracting a certain perhaps work, level of work. I'm hearing also a type of work that's carried out, and it may be commissioned as well. I'm getting perhaps related to a Pisces. I'm hearing simple, simplistic, makes perhaps things simple, or works with concepts that are almost can be relayed to an audience by way of a sort of I'm hearing synchronistically. I'm hearing sympathy. I'm hearing as well. Ooh, maybe it's like if you're hiring, let's say, someone to sort of be a representative of your company, of your work, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing again talent show, agency. The feeling as well, Virgo, a call came through. There may be a focus here. I'm hearing again talent, agency. There may be a sort of opportunity that arises, either you to another, offering an opportunity to another, or someone offering an opportunity to you in some kind of way as it may be perceived. But Virgo, again, there is the desire to translate. I'm hearing specifically a certain message, be it also a path I'm hearing that's taken on in a structural way that you, in a certain way, it's like, well, I don't want it to just be functional. I want it to also be pretty. I'm hearing for a number of you, and how it is that you, I'm hearing again, simplify the priority, even those that are, let's say, financially based, physically focused, as it relates to, and in a certain way also complementing that with what is considered to be, I'm getting it as like simulated. I'm getting it as almost like visually, but also energetically. I'm getting frequentially for a number of you. I'm getting also spiritually interconnected. Okay, there's a focus. I was reading something that popped up on the screen. Dear Virgo, there is a feeling of progress. I'm getting specifically as it pertains to what you're now considering, what feels to be like progress. It's like, okay, in the past, perhaps in a certain way, I measured productivity, I'm hearing as scales, as values, whatever that may mean in particular for you, the Hermit in reverse. And that could have been a necessary, I'm hearing, step and stage that, let's say, you felt you were to take on in your work. There is, though, as I'm getting it, a completely new way, I'm hearing chapter, that you're now unhinging, I'm hearing from what has felt to be like almost, I'm hearing an analysis of a location of your work. And it's like, oh, hold on a second, I don't want to just be, let's say, doing market research in one, I'm hearing place, on one plane, in one a surface, I'm hearing playing field, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like only one, let's say, avenue strategically. I want to incorporate a sense of dynamism to what I even seek out. I'm hearing as I'm hearing a characteristic value, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I'm getting that it's related to how you're presenting yourself, Virgo. And it's like, if in the past you have been taking on, let's say, a highly strategic approach, it's like I've been perhaps also the actual, I'm hearing, fabricator of the jeans, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, I don't want to just be the seamstress, so to speak. I want to also, I'm hearing I'm hearing endow my message with a certain, and I'm hearing infuse here as well with the Mother of Cups, with a certain level of sensitivity, okay? And that is related to, perhaps for a number of you, cultivation practices, and getting that strongly related to the Hermit and the Empress. What is carried out perhaps, I'm hearing on an emotional level as well, what it is that we feel in a certain way. It's like, this is, I'm hearing a sensitive topic I'm getting as well for a number of you. The Hanged Man upright, mirroring the Three of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles upright. How are we handling this form of communication I'm getting for a number of you? But I'm getting getting it as in the Mother of Swords right at the base of these trio of cards, mirroring the Eight of Wands. How is it that we are conducting, I'm hearing the conversation in a way that is stimulating, I'm hearing open-minded, I'm getting as well, and that but at the same time that holds, I'm hearing the space for a multi-dimensional definition of what passionate means, I'm hearing for a number of you, but also what pleasure means, I'm hearing as well. What it is that a sense of productivity is to eventually, in a certain way, be recognized as. And for a number of you, I'm getting it's like really outside of what in the past, let's say, as it may have been perceived or as others may have suggested it. To be sort of characterized as. And it's like, okay, in the past, well, every time that I would check off a box on my list, technically I was done for the day. I'm hearing for a number of you, but I don't want to just operate, I'm hearing, on a time, space continuum of value, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing I want the golden nugget, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, perpendicular, whatever that may mean in particular to you. For you, to the Mother of Cups, you may be dealing with a Pisces for a number of you strongly here. I'm hearing there's a situation, I'm hearing a situational context that is, as you feel it, relevant to what is to eventually be taken on stage. You may be thinking of partnering up with this individual. For a number of you, they may be presenting a certain opportunity to you that feels like gold has been struck. There is a light, I'm hearing as well here, related to the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that you can't deny is shining. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. It's like, that is a really smart idea, I'm hearing for a number of you. And be it one that you I'm hearing limelight here with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Mother of Wands in reverse. This is, be it again, an idea that you sort of come up with. I'm hearing for a number of you that is brought to you through symbols. I'm hearing dreams, in your waking dreams, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm getting it as almost like I go to the grocery store and I'm standing in line, and I'm not just standing there. I'm hearing storyboarding. I'm hearing the venture, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, and I'm seeing someone who's like looking at characters on the wall, almost like on characters on posters on the wall in a grocery store. It's so interesting. And it's like, I'm hearing how I want to stay active and fit, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Okay. Perhaps specific message coming through for a number of you related to the Daughter of Wands, then the Ace of Swords. It could be focused as well on how we are feeling driven. I'm hearing motivated to move in a certain direction physically. There is, though, a focus, again, as I'm getting it, on an opportunity that is presented, that is also perhaps offered to a certain audience. I'm hearing community. There is, again, perhaps another individual involved who may be presenting this to you. And it's like, I'm hearing a shot in the dust and in the dark, but I'm hearing that glitter sparkle all over my chest. I'm hearing for a number of you, and my sleeves, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing, oh honey, with the Hanged Man. There is a feeling of being completely tantalized by a certain prospect. I'm hearing prospective opportunity. And if you come across an individual who's got a lot of water on their chart, a lot of Pisces in the chart, I'm hearing Scorpio as well, it's like they really know how to speak a certain language, and it's not necessarily one that anybody can really, I'm hearing transcribe, and that in a certain way, as you feel it, Virgo, I'm hearing Scorpio here strongly, is the portal to undressing and unhinging. I'm hearing again the turn that you take forward dynamically. I'm hearing that completely expands the paradigm of your work, and I'm seeing it as like glass shattering in a room, Virgo. It's like I'm seeing it as the room being made of glass that shatters completely, and the feeling is we are completely I'm hearing complementing this space, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm getting related to the Mother of Cups. If you're dealing with, let's say, an Aries and a Pisces, there could be a focus on merging in some kind of way as it may be perceived. I'm hearing oblong future here with the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Mother of Swords. I'm hearing there's a story that keeps playing. I'm hearing here specifically with the Five of Cups. It may be related to matters of how we perceive change. It's like, okay, how do I grapple with the concept of change? Is it something that I feel in a certain way I am resisting? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. What is it that I associate with the quality of my work that I've carried out to this point, and in moving in a dynamic way forward? How is it that I am confronted with what simply stands as a measure of passion? I'm hearing the threshold of opportunity to create in a completely new way. And I'm hearing masking, unmasking. There's a focus on the past I'm getting for a number of you, perhaps also a past principle, a past philosophy, a past perhaps even individual with a lot of air in their chart. Somebody who, I'm hearing Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, at a certain point in time, communicated to you a certain, I'm getting it as being related to the Empress card here, a certain space that you would eventually perhaps want to move in. And I'm getting that this is something, again, from the past that you, either it's, let's say, related to what was written, I'm hearing transcribed, perhaps even historical, a piece of historical information, that for you in a certain way, Virgo, really turned the cogs, I'm hearing swiftly, in how it is that you are entertaining the concept even of change. And in a certain way, for a number of you, this is related to publicity, okay? And maybe your Virgo energy as well. And it's like, well, yeah, I had that dream, okay? And that dream is still, I'm hearing, waking me up every morning, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I see it as like, it's, I'm hearing that song, in my head, gonna take it now, every day, got my eye on replay, shawty's, okay, whoever knows the song title, please comment it below, and the lyrics if you do know it. Thank you so much, all of you, Virgo. Nonetheless, there is a focus on what it is that you are remembering specifically, and the focus, as I'm getting it, and the desire is on what it is that you are announcing officially to be a point of passion for you, as you also make it official in a certain way. And it's like, okay, yes, I feel, I'm hearing excited about this. Ace of Cups, Mother of Cups. When is it that I take the stamp kit out and really start marking that spot on the treasure map, whatever that may mean for you? I'm hearing home life, the Mother of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, and maybe related to matters of translocation, movement, change, also the establishment of a new business, where it is you want to take your work, and what exactly is to be considered the sort of phase two, how it is that you present what it is that you do, where it is that you present what it is that you do, and the way that you present what it is that you do. There could be focus on material assets and resources. I'm getting here again with the Empress and the Seven of Wands. Let's pull a few more cards here. The Lovers again, right over, the Eight of Pentacles upright. Focus on partnership for a number of you, a Gemini individual involved, or matters of telecommunication. I'm hearing telemarketing here with the Lovers, related perhaps to Pisces. A focus on technology, okay? And there's a whole lot of investment here that could be a focus as well on communities, networks that are being overlapped. It's like we're bringing their community, and then we're bringing their community and their network, and then it's all going to sort of, I'm hearing, eventually triangulate, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There's a focus on releasing a message as well, as I'm getting it. I'm hearing messenger here with the Lovers. I'm hearing hairnet, hairdresser here, and it's almost as if the Eight of Pentacles, right? Somewhat, it looks like almost like a hairnet with the on the Eight of Pentacles card, right? Take it as you will, dear Virgo. But yet again, I'm hearing the Dance, 8, 10 of Cups, the Father of Wands in reverse, and the Father of Swords in reverse that sits just beneath here, the 10 of Cups you lead out with, Virgo. You're making a turn. There's a focus on marketing here, as I'm getting it, how it is that you present what it is that you're creating. There is a focus on the emotional dimension, that which is based perhaps spiritually, as you may feel it, even if, let's say, what you're involved in is let's say a performance, there is so much more that you feel you're tapping into, that you feel that you're also, I'm hearing, stimulating in perhaps who is considered to be your audience, who it is that your work is also being relayed to, and I'm getting there is perhaps a focus on a message. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in. Loving light here. Thank you so much for tuning in, for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. So thank you for connecting. And I highly recommend as well to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign. You may find there's further insights there for you into your situation. For example, you may find that you resonate a whole lot with your moon sign. I know that I resonate a whole lot with my moon sign, which is Sagittarius. If you don't know your signs, you do like to calculate them. You can click the link below in the description box to provide, and that will route you to calculate your signs. Dear Virgo, I'm hearing Aries here as you lead out. For those of you who are interested in watching, I'll also mention this. Your rising sign as well, ascendant sign may also resonate as you may find it. If you don't know your rising, ascendant sign, you'd like to calculate that as well, you can do so via the link in the bio description box below. Just note though, dear Virgo, that to calculate your exact rising sign, you do need most likely your exact birth time. Okay, so that may change within a few minutes, especially if you're right on the cusp of a certain let's say that of a certain sign on your rising sign. Let's say that, okay, to explain, let's say that you believe that you're born, okay, I'm pretty sure that I'm born at 5 p.m. okay, or midday, and let's say punch that in, and but it could be, let's say, 5 or 10 minutes off. If, let's say, you are at 5 p.m. Sort of calculating as a Leo rising sign, and let's say that is right at, let's say, tail end of Leo, let's say even 26th to the 29th degree of Leo, there could be some changes even within a few minutes. Okay, so just heed that, and nonetheless, thank you so much again for tuning in, dear Virgo. And I'll also mention, I resonate a whole lot with my rising ascendant sign, which is Scorpio, but I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart in general, and I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart in general. So you may find that you resonate with the planetary archetypes I'm hearing as well for a number of you that are prominently placed in your chart. And if you'd like to take a deeper dive with your birth chart, there are services that I offer that speak specifically to that, and you can find them via the link in the bio description box below, and those are astrological reports, about 13 pages in depth, and they focus on soul path, life path, calling. Nonetheless, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Loving the light to you here. And before I close it out, I was going to say that you may resonate a lot with, let's say, certain planets that are prominently placed in your chart. You may also resonate with certain signs that are prominently placed in your chart. For example, let's say that you've got 3 planets in Leo, Sagittarius, and let's say your sun is in Virgo. You may find that you resonate a whole lot as well with the sign of Leo, the sign of Sagittarius. So feel free to check out your particular placements, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me at alchemyandyou@gmail.com. You can live chat me on alchemyandyou.com, but if you'd like to email me, you can email me at alchemyandyou@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in. Loving light to y'all here on this transformational journey forward, and I'll see you soon. Bye.